is Skylar with Dancy Ridge Farm, and today we are going to do some germination tests. So I have some tomato seeds that are probably about 4, maybe even 5 years old. The purpose of a germination test is to just test the viability of your seed. Is your seed good or is your seed bad? And that's something you're going to want to know. Maybe you haven't been storing your seed in the right places, cool, dark places, not in high heat. Maybe it's really old seed. Maybe it's seed that somebody gave to you. Maybe you have a large amount of seed that you're going to be broadcast or direct sowing, and you really need to know if it's any good before you start doing that. So this is just a good way to get 5 or 10 seed and to test it before you can go any further. So that's what I'm going to do with my tomato seeds today. And something to just think about whenever you are doing this test is, what are the requirements for your seed? And I'm talking more about your light requirements and your temperature requirements. So tomato seeds do not require light to germinate. So I'm going to do this test, and then I'm going to put them in a dark place underneath a shelf so they have that darkness to germinate. A lot of other seed might need light to germinate, so I put it in a windowsill. You still need the light for the test. And for temperature, tomatoes need around 75 degrees to germinate. It's 75 degrees in the flower shop right now in the seed room, so I'm not worried about that. But that's just 2 things to consider when you're doing the germination test in order to do it right for your seed requirements. Because if it needs to be a lower temperature or higher temperature, or you need it to have light or no light, those are things that can affect your test and can confuse you and get you some results that don't make a lot of sense, whether or not they germinate or not. Alright, so I have my moist paper towel, and I'm going to put a couple of seeds on here. This is tomato hybrid celebrity. Try to get 1, 2, 3, we got 6 seeds. We'll start there. I'm gonna kind of spread them out a little bit. Then I'm just going to wrap them up. And all I'm gonna do, you can use either a bag. I'm using this Tupperware just because I have it. I'm just going to lay it in. This paper towel is really moist. I might moisten it a little bit more. And put the top on. And then we will check on it in a couple days. I also have some Better Boy tomato seeds. Try to get just a couple. Might be 1 too many. Just gonna spread them out. And I'm gonna fold it up just like I did with the other one. And put it in. Alright, so I am back checking on my tomato seeds that I started for my germination test. It is been 10 days, so it's been a week and a half, and I have periodically checked on them. I feel like it took them a little bit longer. It got really cold afterwards, after making the first couple of videos. So the flower shop got cold, so I think that it kind of stalled out their germination. But we are looking at them. This is Better Boy. And I can tell that they are, we mentioned earlier about them going too long and those roots really integrating in the paper towel. And that has happened, so I'm going to show you. Alright, so I just opened it and you can already see these are the roots. Alright. So they could be worse. They're still okay, but you can see how those roots have started to integrate into that paper towel. So this is Better Boy, and I had 100% germination, so that's actually very surprising. You can see a seed right here, but that is what was connected to this seedling. So these are obviously leggy. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna carefully take them out and pot them up in these 6 cell trays that I have. So now we have our celebrity. Let's check on it. And like I said, I'm so surprised after 4 years that really any of the seed germinated, but it has stayed good. So we have all of them germinated except for this one. You can see that it's starting to mold and mildew. So all of them but one. So I would definitely say that this seed is still good. And these probably didn't do it as much as the others. Well, yeah, I guess it did. But you can see like where it's really, the roots have really integrated with that paper towel. So if you don't do it in time, this problem can happen. But I'm still gonna plant them. I think they'll be okay. Just planting them deep. And I'll fertilize these and put them underneath the grow light. So that'll help them out. So I have a tray of water. I'm just gonna put these down in here to soak up that water. Might add a little bit more water. And I'm fertilizing with this fish fertilizer, fish emulsion. It's really good for seedlings. So I'm gonna do that and stick them underneath the grow light. So this germination test is just a really easy, simple way to see if your seed is any good. And I'm super surprised that those tomato seeds sprouted, because that seed packet really is maybe 4 or 5 years old. So that was really exciting, and I'm going to go ahead and start sowing some more of those, and maybe even sell a couple of tomato seedlings. Because I'm a flower farmer, I don't focus a whole lot on vegetables, but I do have people ask me from time to time if I have some seedlings available. So that'll be nice, and not having an extra cost of buying more seed. I can just use what I have, and that is a really good reason for doing this test, so you can use what you have and not have to spend unnecessary money on seed when you may have seed that's still good. So this is just really simple. Try not to wait 10 days until you check on it. Probably around 4 or 5 days is recommended, because sometimes it just takes a couple of days for that seedling or that seed to germinate. So anyways, I hope you liked this video and you found it helpful for you in all of your gardening endeavors, and thank you for following along with us, and we'll see y'all next time.